Someone once told me about a guy who loved a girl for 5 years. They weren't just dating, they were growing together, traveling, eating, spending nights talking about the future. He was 3 years younger than her, but you couldn't tell. He was mature, kind, full of love. And she looked like she adored him. They laughed like best friends, held each other like soulmates. They even shared the kind of intimacy that usually means something deep. To him, it was forever. But life had other plans. At some point, things began to shift. She didn't call first anymore. She stopped saying, "I love you," at night. Her eyes, they stopped lighting up when she saw him. He thought maybe it was stress. Maybe she was tired. So he tried harder, planned surprises, wrote her letters again. But nothing worked. And slowly, he started to feel like a guest in a home he helped build. She was pulling away. And the hardest part? She didn't even say why. Then one night, she left her phone unlocked. He never wanted to invade her privacy, but something in his gut told him something was off. And when he opened her messages, he saw another man's name. Not one message, not two, but months of conversations, late-night talks, even meetups. Turns out, she had been in another relationship while still with him. He didn't cry right away. He just stared at the screen like the air had been knocked out of his chest. 5 years, just like that. He didn't fight. He didn't scream. He just walked away. But inside, he was falling apart. He couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. He kept asking himself, was I not enough? Was everything a lie? He stopped meeting friends, stopped caring for himself. He cried silently every night because heartbreak, it doesn't care how strong you are. It finds your weakness and sits there. Months passed, and one day he looked in the mirror and didn't recognize himself. He whispered, "No more." That day he ran for 5 minutes. The next day, 10. Then he hit the gym, started reading, started writing. He rebuilt himself, piece by piece, not to prove anything, but because he finally realized she may have broken him, but she also woke him up. He became stronger, smarter, sharper. The kind of man who doesn't chase love, he attracts it. A year later, she texted, "Hey, how have you been?" He read it and smiled. Not because he wanted her back, but because he no longer did. He replied, "I'm doing great. I hope you are too." And that was it. No anger, no pain, just peace. Because sometimes your biggest heartbreak becomes your biggest breakthrough. And that man, he didn't just survive, he transformed.